Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. And we're going to be doing something different today. We normally do Formula One reactions, diversity reactions, all that sort of thing. However, we are going to be doing our very first music reaction, and there's a reason for that. I am obsessed with Muse, and as a result, I thought, you know what? The community's been sort of asking for it, so I'm not going to let them down. I'm going to do a music reaction to the new single Unravelling by Muse. And yeah, this could be interesting. Now, I will mention this from the start. This is not my first time hearing it. I've heard it about 5 times. Can't uh, can't seem to put it down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of mention some details that I've noticed, different things like that, and also take you on the journey of basically starting from last week when we first got the announcement that this single was coming, to where we are now, and where my thoughts were at the time and different things like that. Some interviews I heard Matt Bellamy do. Again, we'll go through that. But yeah, we are basically going to go through this. And if you enjoy music reactions and things like that, firstly, feel free to let me know. And sorry, I just had a bit of a situation there. And also, let me know what you want to see me react to in the future on that side of things as well. Now, I've wanted to start off with the image that they gave first, and I was getting techno vibes. This, felt very. I don't know what the characters are on the sleeve there, but it gave over Japanese characters, Cantonese, or South Korean, and based on the picture, I felt that this was going to be like a sort of a mental health sort of thing. This was going to probably be a bit of a first, that Muse were going to be doing they normally do rebel stuff or fighting against something else, and this felt like it was internal battles and everything like that they were going to do something different. Well, they did do something different, but should we just enjoy it together? I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair that we enjoy this together, and we'll pause along the way any little details that I notice or anything like that. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. I gotta stop there. I gotta stop already. I heard that intro, right? This intro's been playing in my mind a little bit. I was like, where have I heard this before? Now, I'm hearing it in a video game. It took me ages to try and work out. Does this sound like Mass Effect? Specifically, I think it was when you're on the Normandy ship. It just sounds very much like Mass Effect. If you think it sounds like something else, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, it feels like we're basically in a Mass Effect game. I found that fascinating. But anyways, let's carry on. 10 seconds in, we've already paused it. Trapped in amber, our fading pools. The ecstasy was false. Our love is an unlit script no one can memorize, redacted and revised. I'll let this searching, and I will try to play alone. An insect trapped in amber, I'm a static hum, no longer happy dumb. Ooh. Matt's voice, by the way, firstly, just absolutely beautiful. Like the range that he has. Um, what I love about this is it sounds beautiful, but there's no strains or anything like that, and it's one you could almost sing yourself. Do you know what it sort of gives me vibes of is sort of Dead Inside sort of vibes that the range is certainly there. It's beautiful, but it's not straining. We're not talking micro cuts here. For example, it's beautiful, but it sounds like there's tension in the air. Like yeah, things aren't quite right, which normally gives over the impression that there's going to be a bit more aggression, which I was happy to find out that that is the truth. But let's enjoy that explosion together, eh? Oh, the guitar, man. The guitar. I'm going to throw in, by the way, on this. Um, firstly, the chugginess, let's say, of the guitar. There was an interview with Matt Bellamy last night. It was around 6 p.m. UK time, so evening time actually. But he mentioned about the fact that he's just got an 8-string guitar, which is used by metal musicians, and that he's starting to experiment with that side of things. So, is this um, a signal of like the direction they're going to come? I'm fascinated. Fascinated. So yeah. Did that chorus to you sound like a triumph? We've gone from tension to triumph in like what 30 seconds, a minute. Um, wow, like beautiful. Again, it feels like a celebration and thing like that, and absolutely incredible. Probably is the best way of putting this. Want to sort of like look at the lyrics as well on this because, like I said, it sounded like it was going to be like a mental health sort of episode, and actually, when you look at the lyrics, this this is a heavy love song, for want of a better word. So, first verse is an insect trapped in amber. I'm a fading pulse. The ecstasy was false. Our love is an unlit script no one can memorize, redacted and revised. I'll lie beside you and I'll try to play along. An insect trapped in amber. I'm a static hum, no longer happy dumb. And the second verse is your eyes go cold at sunrise as we disembark. You left me in the dark. An insect trapped in amber. I'm a fading higher. Heaven is a lie. So there's this sort of like, it almost sounds like a toxic relationship. And then you go into the chorus where it says, feeling the glow die inside of our bones. This is a hymn for our love with no God and no throne. It's like I don't know what it gives me. It gives me this thing of, yes, our relationship's at a rocky point, but we can heal. Like, I'm sensing that things are dying inside, but maybe we can revitalize. I'd love to know your thoughts on this because, yeah, fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Anyways, let's go into the second verse that we hear. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. The previous one, there was like a full-on riff before the chorus, and then they just jump straight. Muse do this all the time, man. They make you think they're gonna do something, and then they do something else. I don't know if Matthew Bellamy or Muse are a tease, a genius, or just plain evil. Love you all, guys. I think the other thing as well is, and again, this almost this feels like a bit of a showcase of all three of them. You know, it's very bassy, very grungy. So Chris Wilson is very much enjoying this, I can imagine. And Dom, the drumming is like sort of techie, but not high speed at the moment, which Dom is probably enjoying as part of that. But yeah, just very, very fascinating in this, and a lot of backing's being done by, I think, is it Dan Lancaster, the guy that supports them. It almost feels like they're going to be introducing him as the fourth member of the band. Like it feels like he's coming to the forefront here. Maybe, I don't know, but let's find out. Ooh. Oh, come on, Matt. You said you just picked up this guitar. He's just picked up the guitar and he's doing that. Like, what? Flipping. I'm guys. Music's over. Muse have completed music. They've done it all. We've had opera, we've had techno, we've had drum and bass, we've obviously had rock, we've had alternative. They're now moving into metal, and they've smashed that as well. It's over. Muse have won. Muse have won music. Wow, what's happened? What has happened? I mean, I gotta say this. Like, I love melodic metal. You know, I'm a big fan of bands like Nightwish, for example. You know, even growing up, I loved listening to Evanescence and things like that. And so to see my favorite band and my favorite genre, like, mix it up and not be disappointed, I'm done. This feels like it's my tune. And what I mean by that is I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this one. I'm fangirling over this already. Oh my goodness me. Once again, I'm saying this again. He's saying he's picked up this 8 string for the first time. I don't believe it. Matt, I don't believe you. I think secretly you have had this guitar since you were 15. You've been perfecting it for 20, 30, 40 years, and you decided, you know what? Yeah, let's bring it. Let's bring a little bit of metal into it and really showcase it. Wow. All I'm going to say is this: if they are going to be recording further songs with this guitar, with this style, I am all in. I am seeing it. I remember saying to my community that Will of the People, the last album, felt like a best of Muse, and what I mean by that is the fact that it was bringing elements of their best albums. I'm hearing elements of all of their albums here. I mentioned about the fact that the vocals sound a bit like Dead Inside. The intro, the fact that it's like Mass Effect sounds like video game, wouldn't be out of place in a Resistance album, wouldn't be out of place in a Simulation Theory album. The heaviness feels very well. I was about to say it feels very Origin of Symmetry or Drones or maybe like Kill or Be Killed from Will of the People. No, he's decided to turn it up another level on that. But that sort of grimy side of it, like it's wild. I say it again. Muse have just completed music, and I'm done. I am absolutely done. That is mad. It's boiling hot in here as well, and I'm still deciding I'm gonna actually mosh out to this. It is incredible, absolutely incredible, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. It's a new one for me, so anything that you'd like to see me do, any adjustments, any suggestions, everything like that, pop a comment down there. Feel free to subscribe to the channel as well, especially if you do love those other things, the Formula One, the neurodiversity stuff. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care and see you around.